Hey guys and girls, Anthony 4B4Ds. I've got a couple of sets of injectors here that have just been returned. You just talk about those for a couple of minutes, and then I've got some other random information videos joined together, showing you all the parts you need if you're putting changing an engine, all the gaskets and stuff like that. A little bit of chit chat about that and whatever else we fit in here. But first, let's just compare these. Quite interesting. Look, I've got to say, today is Wednesday. I think it's the 14th of December, right? So when I start receiving bags that look like this, all red and white, reminds me of Christmas. So if I receive any more bags, I hope there's Christmas presents in there, you know, Christmas gifts. Otherwise, please hold them now until about the middle of January. Give me a break. I'm just sick of unpacking these things. Thanks for returning everything. Definitely need it. You can even pack it and get it ready to go in one of these small red bags if you're in Australia and you need to return your injectors. But do me a favour, just look, watch the VIP group. If you're a client, you'll be on the VIP group, and I'll say, okay, you know, send them now. If we all send them on the same day, hopefully they turn up. I'll say, you know, let's send them on Thursdays, and they'll probably turn up around Monday, Tuesday when we need them. Something like that if you're in Australia. But have a compare of these, right? They're both original sets, so they're both original injectors out of 2008 Hiluxes, right? And you can see where all our clients are, right? There's 4304 and 6396. Hopefully you can't see too much else, bit of privacy. But look, they're both Hiluxes, they're both 2008. That's the important part. Now this one's only done 200 and, excuse me, probably should have a drink first. 200 and, I think it was 207 or 208K. Yeah, 207 I wrote there, right? So it's an 08 Lux, 207K. They came out clean, okay? So they are the originals. I'm sure it would have been a little bit noisy, but they came out clean, which is good. Quick comparison to these other ones, all right? Look at this. This is a bit messy. Everybody knows what's going on here, don't they? Does everybody know that this is going to be the end of your engine if you don't know what's going on there? If you don't understand that, 08, 299,000 Ks, again, original injectors, same, different, same. These injectors were actually manufactured 1 month apart. These were manufactured in April, I think it was April 07, and these are manufactured in May 07. So 1 month later, but the kilometres, they're both 08 Hiluxes, whatever. You know, lucky in this case, they're only about a year older than the vehicle, so that's good. But the injector seat was leaking quite clearly, causing some problems. So this person needs to understand the situation and make sure they check, and only if necessary, clean the oil pickup, because it could be blocked from that depending how long it's been like that, okay? Now, if you want to know more, the key information in this video right now is check our playlists. Do you know what that is? You go on your phone, you click on our channel, just keep clicking around, make sure you stay on our channel, and you'll find some little buttons up the top. You know what, should I go and get a phone and show you just about? Because I can go on I can say I'm subscribed to, say, Kaon, for example. So I just go to the channels you subscribe to, and it'll have these subheadings like playlists, posts, videos, whatever. You go to playlists, and you scroll down, and you'll find injector information. There's an injector information playlist. That's the one you want to watch to understand what's going on here, or it could cost you thousands. It won't be a Merry Christmas, right? So we like the red and white bags, Merry Christmas, bring on the Merry Christmas presents in the bags, but it won't be a Merry Christmas if you don't understand what's going on here. It's going to be happening to people every week, okay? People that don't know. So if you know anyone with any diesels, small diesels, Prados, Hiluxes, 1KDs, obviously that's what we specialise in, mate, help them understand that when those seats there leak, that's what happens, right? Takes out the O-ring, oil comes down. We're not going to go through it again. That's it for this video. Just thought you might find it interesting. 200,000 Ks, pretty safe. Not always, but pretty safe. You know 230 is the magic number. I always use 230, right? But you could go to 260, and look what happens by 290. It was just an example, two sets that I had here, both the same year, Hilux. So it's almost that same. It's not funny, do you know what I mean? So now, the other thing I want to point out, free contamination checks, what we do. Now, this is what the command piston should look like. See how that's nice and clean? Now, we've got one over there that's contaminated. Should have grabbed that as well, one really bad. This one I'm not sure about. But typically, see at the top there, see what's going on there? That should be, I don't think it's contaminated. I don't know. I think there's something else going on. I'm not sure about that one, so I'm going to let him know about it. It's kind of like a chance of contamination. Let me grab you one and show you contamination. Okay, here's two from the other day. That's contamination. See all those little dots? See See all those little dots between the shiny bits? Right, so let's compare, just to compare, doesn't matter about these now, we'll mix them all up. Let's compare what's normal and what's contaminated. See the go? See what the go is? Right, so understand that. When you send that to us, I'm going to let you know if we find any of that. Right, got the good one in the middle. Right, let's just join on that other bit of video, some gasket information for you if you're ever changing an engine. If you don't understand this and you end up having to change an engine yourself, you're going to need some other gaskets. Let's do the whole intro again. Anthony 4x4 Diesel. Hey people, Anthony 4x4 Diesel. Rarely do we do engines, but when we do, it's not just an engine, there's a few extra parts. So just a really short video, just to give you a rough idea. This isn't necessarily everything, but this is a lot of the sorts of things, and there's some varying things. Obviously you need oil, you need coolant, you need the turbo gasket kit to refit that. There's some O-rings and stuff. We've got a video showing you most of all the part numbers. Not everything's in a bag, so I can't help you with that. But just to give you a rough idea, things to think about if you decide that, you know, you're going to put an engine in yourself one day, the sorts of things we replace, what's included. It's about $1,200 worth of stuff. So yeah, pretty crazy. It all adds up, and everything we've got here, not everything you can buy separately, etc. Right? So yeah, thermostat, some bearings for the main drive belt, all the O-rings and gaskets, the glow plugs, the EGR gaskets, the oil cooler gasket, the exhaust manifold gasket, the EGR cooler gaskets, the idler assembly for the timing belt, tensioner. You can reuse the old one if you like. If you're on a budget, but new engine, we go new. This is the sort of things that doesn't come with. Inlet manifold gasket, timing belt, and I'm not sure what else, but I said it'd be a quick video. So that's it. Bada bing, subscribe, turn the bell on. We've got lots of awesome information, not for just Prado owners and Hilux owners and 1KD FTV owners, but it's worth subscribing. You can start the video. If you haven't got time or you think it's not for you, then don't watch it. But there's a lot of, you know, people tell me there's a lot of good information. Stick around to the end because you never know what I'm going to come up with. And you know what? This video might not be done yet. I might have something else, so stay tuned. Just had to have a think about it. The map filter wasn't on there. It's probably going to be something else. Oh no, another cracked piston. The engine's on the way out. We don't need to run it and show you. Know what it looks like. We've got the, check out the playlist, you know, cracked pistons, all that sort of stuff. Check out all our playlist, see what's for you. Let's have a look at the new engine. That's more exciting. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Another new long motor. This is the only way to do it, right? Brand new long motor. None of these rebuilds, second hand, half-done jobs that leak oil and burnt smoke. And they've probably got all the wrong torque specs in there as well. This is the later engine, right? September 09 onwards. The injectors start with 1.8. Obviously a few other differences. And this one, he's gone all out. It's going to be expensive, right? Engine mounts, glow plug. On a 150, you don't need engine mounts. There's nothing wrong with them. So those actually a waste of money, but it's all good. Pulleys, waste of money. We just put the bearing in them because they're steel. There's nothing wrong with them if they're genuine. But if they've been changed to aftermarket, then of course you want to upgrade back to genuine again. So that's okay. This one's going to get a thermostat. It's getting a starter motor and an alternator. A whole brand new tensioner, you know, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Money to burn, happy days. All right, so brand new long motor will be going in soon. There you go, bada bing. So look, that was a fairly standard sort of kit that I put together at the start that we supply, but there's a few variables to that. If you've already recently done your BFE and you've done your time belt and idler, of course, then we subtract that out. In this case, the client supplied the alternator, starter motor, and these are the things we subtracted out. So the timing belt, the tensioner, the idler, and all the bearings, because he's gone and spent all the money and got all the pulleys, the whole tension and the whole bit. So there may be other reasons for that. It's fine, each to their own, but the bearings is a much cheaper way to do it. Anyway, most of all what we supply is still required. It's just these few bits and pieces get subtracted out, and I'm just going to take a guess. It's probably going to save about $400 somewhere around there anyway. So maybe a bit more, something like that. Anyway, that's a video, guys. Just want to show you some of the parts that you might consider replacing if you replace an engine. You can do whatever you want. You can do a rebuild if you want. You can get one from the wreckers if you want, but I say the best value for money is that new long motor, genuine from Toyota, which we are planning to hopefully keep those in stock soon so that when they're not available, the VIPs have got them available. And then I hope that information was helpful for you. Like I always say, subscribe, turn the bell, and I'm just trying to make a recommendation. Hit the like button if you liked it. Then at least those videos will come up in your feed on your recommended videos. So the like button's important for you if you like the video. And like I always say, subscribe, turn the bell on. Then you can find the channel. You can go through when I'm not putting videos up, when I take a break, you know, this Christmas and, you know, holidays. There might be some days missing videos, and we'll do something a bit different, some different videos too. So you might not want to miss those, but if I don't put a video, you want to be able to go and look at your subscribed channels and go, now, which one of these is worth my time? where I'm going to get myself educated, get some genuine info, and save myself some money. And you go to 4x4 Diesel, you click videos, or you go to 4x4 Adventures, you click videos, you watch, you listen, and you learn. Thanks, guys. I'll drop this video out today. Part of it's today, part of it's not, but I'm just going to put random bits and pieces, and hope you enjoyed it. Catch ya. See ya. Bye. I'll get you a drink now, I think. Dry as. See ya.